Hey everybody, so now I have a 2008 GMC Acadia. Supposedly the power steering pump has gone bad. As you can see here, you can't see anything. So I know on this car you take the oil cap off and then you pop this cover off, and there is the power steering reservoir. Why they have it hidden, I don't know. And it appears to be full of fluid. It's full of fluid. Told to put a power steering pump in it. So since I can't see anything from up top, I'm going to put it up in the air, take the shield off, get the belt off, and see where the power steering pump is. So I'll be back. Alright, well I found the power steering pump. It's back here on the back side of the motor. Supposedly somebody just put a power steering pump on it. They didn't want to bring it back to have it changed again. So obviously there's the mounting bolt, there's the pulley, there's the return line, the pressure line I don't know where is, and it looks like they took this loose because it's got all new oil on it. So they took this loose, so hopefully once you unbolt the pump and get all the lines off, that the pump will come out here with the pulley on, and you'll take and swap the pulley after you get it out. Let me get some more stuff apart on this thing. Let me get this shield out of here, to get the belt off, and see what else we have to do to get up in there and do it. Alright, as always I try to show you the new part. We got a brand new not a rebuilt, a new pump. So there's the inline, there's the pressure line, it's bolted there, and then it's got a bolt that comes through the back. So right now what I have going on is I've taken the tie rod and loosen out of the way. I've got the belt off, the tensioners up in there, then I took the return hose off, and now I'm working to get the pressure line off. I can't really get my hand in there. I've got it loose, trying to get it loose. Once I get that loose, there's the one bolt there. Then I'm going to come through the back side to get the other bolt that holds on. Hopefully this thing will just fall right out through here. I hope. Alright, so I'm really lucky. I can get my hand and shove it in past this brake line and come back to get on the high pressure line right there, and luckily it just came. It's really easy, it's lined up perfect, and it came right out. So I got that out. So now I'm going to go for that bolt there and the other bolt, and hopefully the power steering pump will just fall out of this car. Okay, I got it all unbolted, and now it won't come out. I'm going to have to drop the subframe down to get the bolts out. Alright, well I got the pump out. I had to drop the subframe down about 2 inches, so I had the jiggle jack there. I had to loosen the back, lower it down to get the pump out. Still very tight, so there's the pump. So the next thing we got to do is I'm going to go in the back room, and I have to get the pulley off. I have to put the pulley off of this one, on this one, and I'll bring you back there and I'll show you how I do it with the, I have a good old style Mac power steering pump pulley puller, and we'll do that next. Alright, here we go. I got the power steering pump up in the vise, and I'll show you how you use the puller. Here we're going to use this piece and the forcing screw, and then we have these 3 pieces here. So what you got to do is you got to figure out what size you need to grab the lip. That the big ones or the small ones. This one appears, I don't know. Can we use the big ones? I'll find out in a second. Yeah, I can use the big ones. So then this gets put inside here. Then your collar goes over top. So once your collar's over top, then you can unscrew this, and this will push on it. And then you get your 13/16 and your 16 millimeter. And now you just go ahead and you just slowly tighten the forcing screws. You heard it pop. Already started to move. And there we go. It's moving pretty good. Just kind of awkward. Let me switch hands here. And I can use the vise to my advantage, putting the pulley back on. And I'll show you how I do that when I get to that step. Some people use an impact. I like to feel them come off. And then also too, I don't ruin my tool. Alright, let me get the wrench back on here. So let's keep going. Well, this one is just fighting me. The wrenches won't stay on. It's almost off. There we go. So now it's off. You pull the center sleeve off, and you pull those off, and you pull that out, and there's the pulley. Very important. You want to make sure you put the pulley on the right way, because if you put it on the wrong way, you're screwed. All right, let me get the new pump, and I'll get it all set up, and I'll show you how to put the pulley back on. Okay, I've taken the puller and put it into the installer phase. So basically how the installer works is you have a threaded piece like this. This one's 3/8. It threads into the shaft of the power steering pump. Now this is a bearing that's got a nut, and this is a shaft. So how we're going to put this on now is we're just going to hold. We got to hold the pump, unfortunately. So it's kind of hard to do it. We're just going to run this way, and that'll push the steering pump pulley back on the shaft, and then you want to make sure it doesn't stick out too far or not enough so the belt still rides nice. So that's the next step, is get the pulley all the way back on. So now you can see so basically I use this, you screw this in, and that pushes the pulley back. So I have pulled the pulley back to look to make sure that we're flush there, and we are flush there, so we should be good. So now, one thing you got to make sure is when you're screwing this, you don't want this to spin, because this will actually cause it to unthread from here. But we're done. So now I can just unthread this from the tool, and this is all ready to go back in the car. Alright everybody, I think I might drop this video right here. I kind of showed you how to take it out. So now I got to put this back up in there, hook up the line, put the bolts back in, put the subframe back on, and then bleed the system. So I think this video has gotten far long enough. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And we'll see y'all later. Thanks.